exploring the gig economy and how it's changing job security. In recent years, the rise of the gig economy has reshaped how people work and earn a living. Unlike traditional employment, which often involves long-term contracts, fixed hours, and benefits, the gig economy revolves around short-term, flexible jobs, often facilitated by digital platforms. Companies like Uber, Airbnb, and TaskRabbit have become household names, offering individuals the opportunity to take on freelance work, side gigs, or project-based jobs. While the gig economy offers a lot of freedom and flexibility, it also raises important questions about job security and the future of work. In this article, we will explore how the gig economy is changing job security and what it means for workers and businesses alike. Number 1. The rise of the gig economy. The gig economy has flourished thanks to the widespread use of technology. Digital platforms have made it easier for companies to connect with freelance workers who can complete tasks, offer services, or provide products on demand. From ride-share drivers to freelance writers, gig workers have more opportunities than ever before to find work that suits their schedules and preferences. However, as the gig economy continues to grow, it raises concerns about the stability and long-term viability of these jobs. Number 2. Flexibility and independence. One of the primary attractions of gig work is the flexibility it offers. Gig workers often have the freedom to choose when, where, and how much they work. This level of independence is appealing to many people, particularly those who value a work-life balance or who need additional income on the side. For example, a ride-share driver can decide to work a few hours in the evening or on weekends, while a freelance graphic designer can take on projects that fit around their other commitments. Number 3. Lack of traditional job security. While gig work offers flexibility, it comes with a significant trade-off: a lack of traditional job security. Unlike full-time employees, gig workers typically don't have access to benefits like health insurance, retirement plans, paid sick leave, or paid vacation time. Additionally, gig workers are often considered independent contractors rather than employees, meaning they don't have the same legal protections that come with full-time employment. This lack of job security makes gig workers more vulnerable to economic downturns, changes in demand, or shifts in company policies. Number 4. Income instability. Another major concern for gig workers is income instability. Unlike salaried employees who receive a regular paycheck, gig workers' earnings can fluctuate from week to week depending on how many jobs they are able to secure. This uncertainty can make it difficult for workers to budget and plan for the future. While some gig workers can earn a decent living, others may struggle to find consistent work, especially in industries that are highly competitive or seasonal. Number 5. The lack of career advancement. In many traditional jobs, employees have the opportunity to advance within a company, gaining promotion raises and additional benefits over time. In contrast, the gig economy often lacks clear career advancement opportunities. While gig workers may build a reputation or client base, they don't typically have access to the same professional development resources or upward mobility that traditional employees enjoy. For individuals looking for long-term career growth, the gig economy may not offer the same kind of stability or progression. Number 6. The impact on employers. For businesses, the gig economy can be a cost-effective way to meet fluctuating demand without committing to long-term employees. Gig workers allow companies to hire labor on an as-needed basis, reducing overhead costs and offering flexibility in staffing. However, this model can also create challenges for employers, such as the lack of loyalty or long-term commitment from workers, and the legal and regulatory issues that arise from classifying workers as independent contractors. Number 7. The legal and regulatory challenges. The gig economy has sparked debates over the classification of workers. In many cases, gig workers are classified as independent contractors, which means they don't receive the same benefits and protections as full-time employees. However, in some cases, gig workers argue that their work is more consistent and controlled by the companies they work for, making them closer to traditional employees. Legal battles are ongoing in many countries to determine whether gig workers should be entitled to more rights and protections. The outcome of these cases could have a significant impact on job security within the gig economy. Number 8. Social safety nets and the gig economy. As the gig economy grows, there is increasing pressure on governments and policymakers to adapt social safety nets to better support gig workers. Some countries have introduced or are considering legislation to provide gig workers with basic benefits such as paid leave, healthcare, or retirement savings. Others have explored the idea of creating portable benefits, benefits that follow workers from one gig to another rather than being tied to a specific employer. These initiatives aim to address the gaps in the social safety net that gig workers currently face, helping to provide a more secure and sustainable future for those in the gig economy. Number 9. The role of technology in shaping job security. Technology plays a crucial role in shaping both the opportunities and challenges of the gig economy. Platforms like Uber and Fiverr use algorithms to connect gig workers with potential clients or employers, making it easier for people to find short-term work. However, this reliance on technology also introduces new forms of instability. Changes to algorithms, shifts in platform policies, or the introduction of automation could impact workers' access to jobs or alter the way they are compensated. In this sense, gig workers are at the mercy of tech companies, which can affect their income and job security without warning. Number 10. The future of the gig economy. As the gig economy continues to evolve, it's likely that more people will choose freelance and short-term work over traditional full-time employment. The flexibility and independence it offers are undeniably appealing, especially as the workforce becomes more diverse and priorities shift towards work-life balance. However, the challenges related to income instability, lack of benefits, and job security are not going away. In the future, it's essential for businesses, policymakers, and workers to collaborate in finding solutions that provide greater stability, security, and support for those working in the gig economy. The gig economy is changing the landscape of work, offering opportunities for flexibility and independence, but also raising important concerns about job security and income stability. While it offers a way for individuals to take control of their careers and work schedules, it also comes with the risks of fluctuating earnings, lack of benefits, and limited career advancement. As the gig economy continues to grow, it will be important to address the legal, financial, and social challenges it presents to ensure that workers can enjoy the benefits of flexibility without sacrificing long-term security. The future of work in the gig economy depends on finding a balance between flexibility, job security, and worker protection.